gonna be missing. PlayStation was acting weird, so I decided to jump on. But I thought to myself, maybe I need to stream it too for myself later. So yeah, little quick synopsis. All he's doing is trying to walk around, figure out who he is. He saw the little weird kid in the hood again, and they ran away again. And some guys pulled up in a van and snatched us up, took us away. They just woke up in this room like, oh, what's going on? And then Shinigami said she woke up as soon as he did, and then, yeah. So, here we are.
Where am I? Anyway, I better find a way out of here. This is...
Come on. There's another one, Master.
Hmm?
Aww.
There's a vent here, but it's too... Huh? It won't open. See, why do they even want to imprison? The floor and the walls don't seem fragile enough to break.
Looks like you're going feeling gloomy about it. It's so fun.
It's hopeless. It's just like everything in my...
Master looks so lonely right now. It's like he's given up on everything. Hey! Can I give you a back tattoo that says, my life is...
Sorry, but I'm not really in the...
What's got you so down anyway? It's not besides me.
Aw, my life's been a mess ever since you started haunting me. Shinigami?
What do you mean?
You said you've haunted other... They all gave up their memories, right? Were they...
I don't really remember the past. I'm the kind who forgets what happened yesterday. Oh, but there is one detective. He always liked to say this one thing. I want to eradicate all unsolved mysteries from this world and bring happiness to everyone.
Huh?
I want to make a world where no one weeps while imprisoned by unsolved mysteries. He said that with such sparkling eyes that I laughed out loud. It still makes me laugh, as if a single detective could do that.
Imprisoned by, like, the Watchmaker's son. If those cases remained unsolved, would they have... So you didn't answer me. What about that detective?
I don't, but if you look at how the world is right now...
I get there's no way detectives could make even in Kanai Ward alone. Then what can detectives do? Detectives are useless. Huh?
Master, someone's coming!
Oh, you're awake. Sorry for getting rough with you. It was necessary at the time. Forgive me.
Well, don't we have quite the character?
Who are you?
Yeah, I'm glad you asked. Consider this. Have you seen a child crying on a street corner? How about a kid wandering with no place to go? We're a group of volunteers who shed blood so people like that don't have to shed tears. That's right. We're the proud resistance against Amaterasu Corporation. And I'm the head honcho. The name's Shachi.
This reminds me.
Yeah, passing out flyers is an important part of our activity. We need to recruit... Though once we're finally caught by the Peacekeepers, we'll probably...
But what is the resistance?
First, let me apologize for not being able to bring you here in a more graceful way. But if I didn't do it this way, you couldn't stay hidden from the...
Why did you go to such lengths to see me?
Allow me to explain. Please, would you join us at our hideout?
Hideout?
Don't worry, they're all... Come on, follow me.
Seems like I'm being...
It doesn't look like you have a... At least he's the...
I'm not a... Is it really okay to follow him?
Master, stop being so indecisive! Oh my! It's already...
What is this place? The whole area is submerged. Looks like stagnant rainwater that didn't drain. Do people actually live here?
Only weirdos who carve up animals could live in a place like this.
Is this your first time in Doya District?
Doya?
In short, it's what you'd call the slum. It's like this thanks to Amaterasu Court. The people here are forced to live in the backwaters. They don't seem to care one bit about them. Of course they don't. They're all living high. All the dirt and grime they spit out flows down from the city and ends up swirling around. This is the...
Kanai warrants for...
Come on. Our hideout is this... Our dream is to change Doya District scenery. We want to help the poor smile again. We call ourselves the Resistance, but it would be better for everyone if things can get resolved without a fight. I doubt the Peacekeepers feel the same way, though. They're always striving to crush us. That's why we armed ourselves and prepared to fight back. We don't know when this fight will end. We don't know if we'll still be able to smile when it does. We may not have the answers, but we have to keep fighting. We were born and raised here, after all. By the way, where are you?
Some stuff happened, so...
Oh, so you're like us then?
Well, I'm not... But I suppose the Resistance and the Nocturnal Detective Agency are both being oppressed by Amaterasu. Our goals and aspirations differ, but we're kinda like friends in that regard.
Master, you're a professional loner, so you don't need any friends.
What's a professional loner?
Hey, good work being on the lookout. This is our hideout.
The Resistance is...
There's no running away.
All right, it's time for a revolution.
Hey, don't start a revolution here.
Oh no.
I lost again.
Hey, you're all here. Great timing since the game's over. Listen up, I need to introduce someone to all of you. Behold! Yuma here is a master detective of the WDO.
Huh? Wait, I'm... Really? So he's one of those master detectives I've heard so much about.
Seriously? Sorry I kidnapped you without knowing.
Anyway, I want to recruit him to our resistance.
Huh? Wait, this is much too sudden.
I know I sprang this on you. You know what? We're alike. The darkness.
Huh?
You're lost, with nowhere to go.
My new...
I guess you're uncomfortable being around so many people when you... Everyone here is a leader within the organization. They're all irreplaceable, but while they don't have any powers as extraordinary as Master, they're all good people. You should talk to them first before deciding to join up or not.
Anyway, let's try talking to everyone.
Hi there, I'm Servan. So, you're Yuma from the World Detective Organization. I've been trying to obtain help from the WDO for a while, but I could never get them to agree. I guess anyone would be hesitant to work with people who call themselves the Resistance.
Why do you need
To be honest, it's not limited to detectives. We need help in general. But recruiting blindly is dangerous. There's no telling who might be tied to the Amaterasu Corporation. In that regard, detectives from the WDO are safe. Rumor has it they've got terrific personnel. Plus, I know you're enemies with Amaterasu. I've seen it in this.
What's that?
It's security camera footage set up all around Kanai Ward. I'm good at tinkering with machines. I handle most of the machine work around here. Once Kanai Ward is peaceful again, I want to open up a shop so that this tragedy can...
I see.
Hey, Master Detective. I'm Hardy. To be honest, I'm rooting for you to join us. Detectives work for anyone as long as the pay is good. Meaning, if you pay more than anyone else, they will always side with you. They're far more trustworthy than people who just talk big about fighting for the revolution.
I think you've got the wrong idea here. A detective isn't a mercenary.
Really? I figured they're about the same.
Well, you probably couldn't explain the difference if you were asked to, Master.
Hey, Akardi. Tell them about your special powers.
Oh, I'm from the Doya district, but I used to be a super swimming athlete for Kanai Ward. I do all sorts of aquatic sports. No one can keep up with me in this flooded city. Anyway, I take advantage of that ability and work as a delivery man. If there's anything you want delivered, I'm your man. Even if it's underwater.
I see. If...
What?
So, you're the new member. I'm Maruka. Nice to meet you.
Oh, hello. This one seems kinda
Master, women are never with...
Yuma.
Huh? A gun?
Oh, you strike me as the type of person who's never had anything to... On my 4th birthday, I was given a .22 caliber revolver. On my 5th birthday, I got a .32. And on my birthday next month, I'm supposed to be getting an anti-tank cannon.
Huh?
I don't care what it is. I just want to pull the trigger. Give me a trigger to pull. Yuma, if you join us, would you do it with me?
No thanks. I doubt I'd be any good with those things.
Oh, maybe you misunderstood. I want you to be the target. Do your best to run around. It won't be any fun.
Jeez. See, I told you women aren't what they seem.
Can you not look at me that way? Until Kanai Ward was isolated 3 years ago, I was a... But when we were shut off from the rest of the world, that included world sports, and I can't allow this. I will change Kanai Ward with my firearm skills. But to do that...
Master,
Of course.
Oh, so you're the new member? I'm Margala. I don't know what a master detective is, but did you come in from beyond the rain as well?
Beyond the rain?
The only thing beyond the rain is Amaterasu Corp.
No, I'm not with that. But you said as well.
That's right. I worked in accounting for that company. Back then they called me the Safekeeper. But one day, I was accused of embezzlement. My entire family... Of course, my family and I were all innocent. We were framed. Set up to take the fall for what the Peacekeepers took. My family got sick and died in jail. All of them. Except me.
That's terrible.
I would do anything to destroy Amaterasu. Anything. I own a small shop in Kamasaki District. Publicly, I'm just a retired old man selling old art pieces. But secretly, I manage the funds for the Resistance. Guess you could say I got re-employed. I'm happy to be able to use my skills again. If your hatred of Amaterasu is anything like ours, you should join us.
Did you have a chat with everyone already? Guess I'll talk about myself then. I was born around these parts. Wasn't submerged like this at the time. It really was just another regular city. But my family, as you might expect, lived in poverty. That's why when I was hired by that company, my whole family was thrilled.
That company?
Yeah. Amaterasu Corporation. Back then, they weren't dangerous or shady. They were a legitimate business focused on contributing to society. Now, I don't know when it started to go astray. We kept receiving more requests from the unified government with an increasing number of top-secret projects. As the secrets kept piling on, the company continued to grow. It sure was a strange sight. Even when I was an employee, I didn't know what was going on. It was like looking at some strange and unknown beast. Before I knew it, everyone was subservient to Amaterasu. The gap between rich and poor was irreversible.
Shachi, what kind of work did you do for them?
I worked in land development. They'd buy up promising land and use it for the company. And here, Doya District was also a part of that. After I purchased this land, Amaterasu filled it with rows and rows of research facilities. The city was poor, but there were these shiny research labs here. Back then, it made us so proud. We thought it'd bring prosperity here. Or so we hoped. But 3 years ago, the unending rain began. The area was flooded. Amaterasu abandoned this place. The former residents had nowhere to go. So they were forced to live on top of the flooded research labs. And that's what became of Doya District.
So that's what happened.
It's my fault. I'm the one who made the city this way. That's why I fight Amaterasu Corp. To help the impoverished still living here. It's the least I can do to make it up to them. It can't be anyone else. I have to do it. Well, that's enough sad story time for now. We must press onward. This is why we need good people on our side. You're one of the world-famous master detectives. Please, help us. How about it, Yuma? Will you stand with us and help free Kanai Ward from Amaterasu's oppression?
Everyone keeps saying the same thing. You've already made up your mind. Go on, answer him.
To be honest, I still don't fully understand.
Great! I knew you had it in you.
Hey, Master! Are you serious? You just signed up with this. You're not fit for this kind of thing!
But I have nowhere to return to.
That's no reason to join the Resistance! What about being a detective?
I mean, am I really even a detective? I've just been, in fact, maybe fighting alongside the Resistance would be a better way for me to help the...
Wow, you sure do it. If you quit your battle against Mr. What a shame. I kinda like being part...
What happens if we break our contract anyway? Shinigami,
We broke up, so I have nothing.
what's with that flippant attitude? The whole reason I got
Hey, you're the one who wanted to team up in the first. You chose this path. If you decide to quit, that's either you pick me or them. Choose.
Hey, what's wrong, Yuma?
He must be moved to tears because he now has people to call his own.
Seriously? He obviously doesn't look very happy.
Huh?
I sympathize with your aspirations, and I would, but
That's what I thought. You just can't part with me, kid. You know what that means? You're all mine.
be quiet. I just thought it was wrong to quit being a detective this way.
I see. In that case, I can't let you leave here alive.
What?
Just kidding. I already knew trying to get you to join on the spot is a tough sell. You have your own... So instead, would you be interested in cooperating with us as a detective? Basically, we'd like you to take on a job for us.
A job?
Yeah, it's a simple one, but it's not something we can do. Please, we need your help. Will you at least take on this request?
Oh, what do I do? Chief Yako isn't here, and the detective agency is gone. In my experience, taking these requests without permission...
My guess is that these people are taking advantage of you, just like that mask. You should ignore them.
Yeah, I need to find the others first. I'm sorry. I'll need to consider it another...
I see. So that didn't work either.
I need to go now.
Please, wait. We've just exposed our inner workings. Do you really think we'd just... Unlike Shachi, I don't joke around.
I'm with Iruka. If you're not with us, you're against us. If we let you go, you might leak our info to Amaterasu Corp.
I would never...
It seems you're just an outsider after all. You'll never understand how...
Hey! If you're gonna fight, do it outside! Don't mess with my complex machines!
We can't let an Amaterasu sympathizer roam free.
Please, wait! Let's solve...
So you want to pick a fight with... Bring it on!
Wait, hold your damn... If he could just be threatened into doing our bidding, I would have done so from the start. He's no amateur. He's a WDO master detective.
Master detectives can survive even bullet wounds, right? And we should test it out.
Iruka, stop! Put down the gun. The Resistance isn't a terrorist group. We don't kill people. Let me talk with him man-to-man, and we'll wrap things up. Everyone okay with that?
If you say so, Shachi.
You're the leader. Do as you wish.
Sorry, Yuma. Would you come with me for a bit?
Hey, Shachi.
What? I thought we were done. Sorry, Yuma. Go on ahead for a second. We can talk quietly on the rooftop. Go through that door over there and up the stairs. I'll be there soon.
The roof.
You've gained the attention of some troublesome folks. Why don't you skip out right now?
It's better to finish talking to them now to avoid trouble later on. Besides, wasn't there a lookout at the entrance?
Oh? I hear someone talking.
Is it those guys from earlier?
Hey, maybe you can hear them talking if you approach the door.
I can see inside through a...
How naughty! Let's take a...
Can't you move through walls, Shinigami?
If I left your side, I could slip through a wall, but then later, I might lie to you about what I saw. I do love seeing you...
Why?
Shh! They're talking right now!
Can you make it quick, Iruka? He'll start getting cautious if I keep him waiting.
Please, wait. There's something I want to give you. In here. Why won't it open? Damn the safe! Who was in charge of getting a new one anyway? I'll bust it open with a rocket.
Treating it roughly won't unlock it. You have to move the dial, then wait exactly 5 minutes. It's the latest time-delayed lock. You'll have to wait the specified amount of time without touching anything. Thieves hate wasting time. Time itself is the key for this new feature.
Grr. What a pain in the ass.
This security function makes it the best safe there is. Nowadays, even the bank and other important facilities use it in the commercial area of Marunimon District. It's made by trusty old Amaterasu Corp, after all.
This was made by Amaterasu? What's it doing here? I never allowed this.
Relax. Calm down, old man. Even your clothes and mug were made by the Corp. As long as we live in Kanai Ward, it's impossible to avoid all their products. Though it is ironic that Amaterasu made the safe that protects our assets.
It finally opened.
This...
Your custom handgun. I modified it to pack more of a punch.
This isn't necessary.
It's for self-defense, just in case.
Why not take it with you? You never know when you might need it.
What do I do? They have a gun!
A detective stays calm, even when facing the barrel of a gun.
It's too late for that!
Then you're screwed!
That's why I'm panicking! I know! Let's run away.
Doesn't the front entrance have someone on look?
Oh, that's right. Then let's go to the roof. Let's get... This is the roof. We need to find a way out. There has to be some place I can escape to. I have to hurry before I'm found. There's an emergency stairway.
Master, look carefully near the top of the stairs.
A surveillance camera. Speaking of which, they were monitoring it from the other room.
If you go past it, they'll...
Let's find another way.
There's no escape!
This place is much higher than I...
At least you'll get away if you jump off. Though you just...
There are no footholds or places to grab onto. I don't think I can use this as an escape route.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
He's here! He's not holding a gun.
Why?
Yeah, some...
I see. Sorry about that. I'll make it quick. About the request earlier. You turned it down because you don't want anything to do with the Resistance, right?
Huh? No.
It's all right. As someone from the outside, liberating Kanai Ward has nothing to do with you. I actually would have found you suspicious if you were gung-ho about it. But this is exactly why I think we can have a mutually beneficial relationship.
But...
I'm not asking you to do it for free. If you accept this job, we'll give you information on Amaterasu Corporation.
What kind of information?
Our organization has a good number of former Amaterasu employees, myself included. We have some internal info that you can't get anywhere else. I think we can get you something you want.
Do you know what information I'm...
I have an idea. If the WDO sent a master detective to gather intel, the homunculi, right? Looks like I'm right. It's not just detectives. The whole... How's this? In place of prepayment for the request, I can tell you a little bit about it.
Is it true? Do immortal monsters like homunculi really exist?
Yeah. Homunculi do exist.
Right now, there are immortal...
So, they really were. That means they were successful, doesn't it? Isn't that what this dude's saying?
It's hard to believe, but could this be Kanai?
Looks like you're interested. However, so how about it? Did I whet your appetite?
You should know that I don't have any...
I don't plan on making you do anything.
And...
We want to set up some surveillance cameras around town to keep an eye on However, this isn't something...
Why not?
If the peacekeepers see us setting up, they'll definitely start investigating the organization responsible, which would give them an excuse to stamp out the... Hence, why this job can only be done by someone who isn't affiliated.
In other words, you need a pawn you can safely discard if it gets caught.
I wouldn't put it that way, but you're not wrong. I'm not gonna ask you to risk yourself for our sake. But we do want your help in protecting... That's the kind of job this is.
How does setting up surveillance cameras lead to...
Our goal with setting up the cameras is to capture proof of illegal acts carried out by the peacekeepers. We'll record all the criminal activity they commit, such as intimidation, assault, theft, embezzlement. We won't fight them with violence. It would only lead to more lives lost. We're gonna take them down the right way. The Resistance are not terrorists.
He says that while concealing a firearm. He's not fooling us.
Even if you gather all that evidence, won't the peacekeepers just cover it up?
Gathering one or two pieces of evidence is too weak, and runs the risk of being snuffed out. In order to spread roots throughout town, someone has to make it clear there are people fighting back.
To spread roots?
The Resistance are like underground roots. Right now, they're still thin and weak, but we continue to fight. We'll spread our thin roots everywhere to try and bring life back to this withering tree. And one day, our fully grown branches and leaves will shelter the people of Kanai Ward from the cold rain. Yuma, this is to protect peace in our home. So please, save this city.
There it is again. Save this city. How am I supposed to do that? What does everyone expect of me? I'm a shell of a person with no memories.
I'd say they're not really relying on you, but more like taking advantage of you. So, what are you gonna do?
Even if they're taking advantage of me, they're better than that masked guy because their objective is clear. If they have information about the homunculus, I want it. Setting up surveillance cameras shouldn't be too hard.
Then...
All right, I accept your request.
Great! I'm glad you made up your mind. I knew I could count on you. Well, let's get started.
Shachi, sorry to interrupt. There's a fight on the main street. Another turf war in the usual garbage dump. Can I toss a grenade down there?
Hold on, you stay out of it. I'll go talk to them. Sorry, Yuma, but can you go down and get instructions from Servan about the job? Counting on you. Good luck.
So, you decided to do it. You better not drag us down.
I wonder if this is for the best.
You can't turn back now. You better hope the reward is worth it.
Let's head back down for now and talk to Servan about the job.
I'm so glad you weren't killed, Master.
Chachi isn't the kind of person who would do that, right?